Welcome to Stretch for the Full Body. Today we have Nivi and Brandon showing us the stretches. We'll start off on our feet for a doorway chest stretch. Elbows should be in line at or just above your own shoulder level. Do your best to step through with the same side foot as the stretching side and try to twist away from the stretching arm. And switch sides. In a moment, we're going to release this stretch, then place both hands on an elevated object for an overhead press through. Keep the arms straight, sit back with the glutes as much as you can, and press your chest and your armpits down towards the ground. Ideally done with two hands up, but like Brandon, you can choose one arm at a time. We'll tell you when to switch. If you're only stretching on one side, now's the time to switch arms. And release from the stretch. Shake it out and then have a seat on the ground so that we can tie our arms up in eagle pose. If possible, get your bicep underneath the other tricep and then wrap your hands around your own wrists. If that's too difficult, grab one arm and do a self-hug. And switch sides. Release your arms from eagle pose. Get your arms locked out and behind you, fingers pointing back, with your pinkies as close as possible. Then, with a big chest, slide your butt as far away from your hands as possible until you feel a stretch in the anterior part of your body. That would be the chest, front of the shoulders, biceps, and maybe even the elbows. And we'll release from the seated shoulder extension. You'll transition to all fours so that we can move into some single arm wrist prep. Starting with the left hand, you'll place your fingers forward. You'll take your right hand, grab your left thumb, and pull it back on a locked arm as you drive the shoulder forward to feel a stretch in your left forearm. You'll release from this version of the stretch, and we're going to stay on the left side. This time you're going to sweep your pinky back until your fingers are pointing back, and then lean back for a stretch. Release, and we'll do the sequence on the right side, starting with fingers forward, grabbing your right thumb with your left hand, driving your right shoulder forward. And flip the grip. Release the hand from the ground. You'll transition onto your belly for an up-facing dog. Gluing your hips to the ground, you can either tuck your toes or point your toes back. Your goal is to lock out your arms and present your chest and your collarbones up towards the ceiling. Chest up, chin up. We'll release down to the forearms for a SPHINX pose. This isn't necessarily a large stretch for a lot of people, but it's a good way to get some mobility back in the upper spine. Three, two, one, relax. Great job.